Hi there, it's Darlene. I hope you're doing well. I know I don't usually post on the weekends, but I'm behind on getting information out to you guys, and so there's a lot I need to get to. I've been hearing from quite a few people from Seven Figure Accelerator, and I just want to share with you what it's like in Seven Figure right now, Seven Figure Accelerator, because as I say, I've been hearing from quite a few people, and I've now had confirmations of a lot of what I've been saying. And it's actually a lot worse than I thought. I'm going to be giving you like the bird's eye view of exactly what people are going through in there. And I've had confirmations of this. But before you even get in there, I don't know if you remember my video that mentioned about the Facebook group. If you haven't actually bought the program yet, you get herded into this Facebook group. And then you can see all the testimonials and all the rah, rah, rah to get you to buy. And you're like a guppy in a shark tank there. And I think this guy is referring to that Facebook group. This is a comment, by the way, in one of my videos. And he said, it was very convincing with all the testimonials and social proof. However, if you click on any of the people/bots that are raving about it, they only have 3 to 4 friends or followers each. It appears to be AI or bots convincing you this was a legit offer. I passed on the opportunity. So that's how they're scamming people to try and get them through the door. So I've noticed that I have been actually getting a fair number of few subscribers. And I believe they're coming in due to the Seven Figure Accelerator reviews I've been giving. And welcome. I just want to say welcome to all of you. Now, I do have quite a few that follow me from the Infinity Project, and they pretty much know me. So I thought I would just take a moment to, first of all, before I get into this, just give you a few things about me that you need to know. Like, I'm sure you're wondering, why am I doing this? Well, basically, it's because I've been screwed over by so many of these high-ticket scammers. I've taken so many of these types of courses and programs. I spent so much money that I don't have. And, and so now I know exactly what I'm looking at when I'm seeing one of these. And every time they're coming out with one of these, I just get so angry. And the last one who came up with something was Jonah Armstrong, and he was doing something that was so obviously fraud because of a specific background I have that I had to start speaking up. So frankly, I started to get angry because I had been screwed over so many times. I have been. And then I'm watching more people that are just getting fished up that haven't got a clue what's happening. And they were getting trapped. And I was given out the warning and, ended up getting quite a few people out of the Infinity system and got them their money back because God knows Jonah Armstrong didn't want to give them their refunds. So, I helped there quite a lot, actually. And yeah, Jonah Armstrong refused the refunds, just like Philip is refusing refunds. This just pisses me off so much. So, and it really takes a lot to get a Canadian this angry. It must be my Scottish roots. By the way, that picture in my thumbnail, it's about 20 years old, so you do the math and don't ask any questions. So, I am doing my level best to warn people about this stuff. So my contact is always at the bottom in the description. Also, if you do want to confide in me, I never, ever divulge my sources. Everything is kept in the strictest of confidence because I really am trying to help. Because I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't against what these people are doing to the people out there. So I also never report on something unless I've heard it from at least 2 people and or have screenshots as proof. And then I'm still actually kind of paranoid enough to want to hear from at least someone else. So I've been sitting on a lot of this stuff for a couple of weeks because I needed to get confirmations, basically. And in that time, I've also been spending hours and hours and hours on research. And then, like for the Infinity system, I ended up acting as a central hub so that people, and I'm willing to do this for the 7-figure accelerator, I'm trying to, so that people who can't show their face, who can't speak publicly about what they're going through, they can tell me. And then I can make sure nobody knows who they are, get it out to others, and be that hub so that you as a community can help each other out if you're from 7-figure accelerator. Because you guys need a way to start putting your heads together if you're wanting to get out of there. And if you're not, enjoy yourself, continue on. But if you are, I would highly recommend that. But in order for me to do this, I realized right off the bat that although I am an affiliate marketer, okay, I wouldn't be able to do any affiliate marketing when I'm doing these reviews on my own freaking YouTube channel. Because then they can point to me and say, yeah, she's just ripping apart this system so that she can promote her own affiliate system. And they'd be right. Because frankly, people you see reviewing stuff out there, who are they? They're either selling the damn system and here's your bonus, or here's how much I can get you a reduction. Take this useless PDF and join on my email list. Ugh, gross. Well, that's not me. Or it's the people saying, this system sucks, buy my system. However, at least those people are somewhat more honest, I must say. But I couldn't get caught on that because I knew who I was going up against. So there's no way I could afford a smear campaign like that. So I can't even do affiliate marketing here. Yeah, I absolutely can't. So if you hear me, asking for donations, this is why. Because this channel is not monetized yet. I didn't even have any aspirations of it becoming monetized, actually. So I do ask for donations. If you're valuing my time, if you think I can help you, if I've saved you money, maybe you can consider buying me a cup of coffee. I'm not asking for hundreds, every little bit counts. So this is why, and this will keep this channel, well, I have to keep it free from marketing of any kind. So imagine right now, if you were in the 7-figure accelerator, you have a Facebook group there that you can go to. That Facebook group is like, yes, you can absolutely, of course, ask each other questions, get help, that sort of thing. But also, if somebody has any kind of concerns and they bring it up, then they'll be told, they'll have all kinds of people coming back to them saying, it's okay, you can do it, just keep trying, don't give up. Of course, you got to keep the community, the team spirit up there. And if anybody dares says anything too negative, then their message is taken down. And it's really, and people are now noticing that it's only the experienced marketers that came from other programs elsewhere that are making any money and are there showing their results all the time and encouraging people. Well, everybody's encouraging everybody. I mean, it's like some kind of religious experience almost. But you know what? This is exactly like Ministry of Freedom. Okay? And don't forget, Philip Johansson's mentor was Jono Armstrong. Still is Jono Armstrong. And you're seeing him now in the sales videos, Jono Armstrong. Because he can no longer sell the Infinity system because everybody knows about what a scam that is. I don't believe he's doing much on Warrior Plus either. So now he's over with Philip and the gang here, Dan Can, Jonas Lindgren. They all met up in Denmark, like not long ago, a couple months or 2 ago, 2 months ago at least. Yeah, 2 months. And they're the ones that are showing you the money. And people like Karen Marrow, Ashley Perry, Johnny Rose, oh my God, Robin Palmer, all these guys, they're all like from Ministry of Freedom time. And that was a program that was sold about two and a half years ago. And it taught affiliate marketing through launch jacking. It's basically taking hideous Warrior Plus products and doing promotional videos for them on YouTube and selling them and trying to sell as much as you can of them. And the ones that rose to the top there then went on to sell the next product, then the next product, then the next product, and now they're on to seven-figure Accelerator. The losers in this program are the ones that are buying into it and not being able to get any sales. The winners are the experienced marketers because they've already got a following. They have email lists. They've got all kinds of exposure already. So it's easy for them to jump into this. But for a newbie that has none, has no Instagram followers, no TikTok followers, no email list, it's almost impossible. And then, just like Ministry of Freedom, if you were to actually bring up the topic of a refund in that Facebook group, you would probably get kicked out. Although I have no proof of that yet. The rest I have proof of. But if you ask for a refund, you are told no. And they will talk in circles around you. And this is support. Let me show you. So this is the stock answer that support sends if you ask for a refund. It's the same every time. I'm so sorry you feel this way. Our whole team is committed to making sure people have the best experience possible, and we really make an effort to make sure people feel supported through their journey with us. So it is always disappointing to learn someone wishes to leave the program. I understand that in this instance you simply wish to have a refund, but we do not offer refunds as a standard due to the nature of our product. Well, damn. Philip was certainly singing a different tune on that video, wasn't he? This is quite common in the world of e-learning. Right. Because you're purchasing information and information cannot be returned. No, but they can certainly see if they go into My Kajabi and look at how many of the videos you've actually watched, which they can tell. They can tell if you've taken advantage of it and are just, have downloaded it all and now want your money back. Once you have paid for the course, you are immediately given access to valuable information which you can make use of within minutes. As a similar example, if you sign up for a college course and you do not put any work in or attend the lectures, you will not receive results or a refund as you were given the tools to succeed and chose not to use them. Well, that is BS, because if you sign up for a college program and maybe you go the first day and then you have to bail, you do get your money back. Maybe not all of it, of course, but you can get a large percentage of it back. Sure, if you go through the entire year or semester or whatever and then ask for it back, no, you can't. Of course not. But if we're talking about a few days into it, and then they're saying no, but they also promised a 30-day refund. So WTF, right? And then, of course, you can read more about our refund policy here, and it gives you the refund policy, which I have shown you guys already, and that's what they're pointing at. You can refer back to that video where I talk about the refund policy. We clearly state in our refund policy that we will not issue refunds to people who simply purchase the course and then ask for a refund. This is put in place to protect our product, as purchasing and then requesting a refund is how scammers steal and replicate our course material. It is also a method used by people who simply wish to copy the material and benefit from it for free. As mentioned, can't do that because they can see exactly how far you've looked, so they can just check, give you a refund. This is all just manipulation. Smoke screen, blowing smoke up your butt, gaslighting you. For these reasons, we only make refunds within 30 days. Well, if they're asking, these people are asking within 30 days. When it is clear a person has attempted the course and been unsuccessful in getting any results. Well, if you've attempted it, then you will have seen it all, and then you could be scamming them. So then they're not going to give it to you either. Also, there's the clause there that says that if you request that they do your funnel, you are then waiving any chance at a refund you're going to get. Once again, I am sorry to hear you feel this way, as we really do make an exceptional effort to make sure our customers receive valuable information and personal customer support. But in this instance, I am unable to offer you a refund. I can, however, offer you assistance if you wish to remain a member and start learning with us. I look forward to hearing from you. Look who it's from. It's my buddy Danielle. She's the one that sent me the threatening letter. Bitch. Sorry about that. Where did that come from? Oh dear. Anyways. So, here's what happens. And then, when asked further about it, there's like, unfortunately, it seems there's been a misunderstanding here. While you're absolutely correct that once the funnel is created, you're ineligible for a refund, that doesn't automatically make you eligible until this point. What? Really? As my colleague mentioned above, this would make us very vulnerable to scammers, so we have to be quite cautious when somebody signs up and immediately requests a refund before actually giving the program a proper go. I would suggest making the most of your investment and seeing how you get on. And if you still don't feel it's the right fit, you can always get back in touch with the required info, all outlined in the refund policy above. And we can discuss this further. Somebody else from customer support. Really, because as soon as you fill out that form that Dan Can runs you through, you're screwed. And that's what they want you to do. And if you keep questioning, they just keep referring you to the refund policy. They will not answer any direct questions about exactly what do I do and, how do I go about this so that if it doesn't work out for me, I can get a refund. They will not answer. They will just keep pointing you to this, the refund policy. And this is because, as Jono Armstrong learned very well in the Infinity system, that if they make statements, people take screenshots, and people can use those at the bank to get their money back, or at the credit card companies, or at PayPal. Okay? So now they're just not saying. They're just saying go to the refund. Because, as I said, Jono and Philip are working together as Jono Armstrong and Philip Johansson. So they've learned from Ministry of Freedom, and now they've learned from the Infinity system on how to best screw with people, get their money, and never have to refund them. Or that's what they think. Well, yeah, they won't refund. I mean, you have to do a chargeback. That's all there is to it. And then if you take it much further with support and start demanding a refund, then they just ghost you. And that's that. And that's how they handle people that ask for refunds. As for the Facebook group, I'll bet if you start making noise in there, you'll be kicked right out. But you know what? It gets a lot worse than this. And this is something I was wondering about, and I didn't know what the heck it was about. And now I've heard from 3 different people, so I know it's true. See at the bottom of this, under where Ruby gives her best wishes, Ruby from customer support. Interested in one-to-one mentoring with Phil himself? Click here to fill out our short application form. I've always been wondering what the heck is that all about? I've been finding out. Well, you click there and you fill out the short application form, and that's to schedule an interview with someone. Before you even show up to the interview, before you're even allowed to go onto the phone with this person, you have to make sure you're bringing money to the table. They tell you to do that. You've got to have money to be able to do this, to talk to these people. But you'll get excellent support there, of course. So this is to get you to sign up to their inner circle training. The 7-figure inner circle. They have a special members area. They have a special Facebook group. They're getting extra training, supposedly. But look at how it's worded here. So Philip gives you his WhatsApp number, but you're not actually talking to Philip unless you're hearing his voice. If you're just typing, it's one of his support people. So that really means nothing. Also, let's hear what else you're going to get, because frankly, most of this sounds like stuff that you're supposed to get with the program anyways. If anybody could figure out what's extra here, except for having that WhatsApp number to get to support faster. And I'm not even going to say Philip because it's support. If you're just typing, it's not Philip, okay? The man has hundreds of students. He and this whole thing to run, and he's been bouncing around from Denmark to now Dubai. Do you think he's got time to be talking to you one-on-one on WhatsApp? No, but that's the shtick, right? So your 1-hour accelerator call with Philip. Congratulations, you get to sit with me, a person who went from 20K in debt to 7 figures within 2 years. I have built a $1.6 million per month online business. And during this call, I will look at your business and tell you exactly the steps you need to take to accelerate quicker than you ever thought possible. Right. That's all subjective. He hasn't actually promised a damn thing. He's saying, here, I'm all that. And I'll look at your business and tell you exactly the steps. Well, he's already promised that that his staff will look at your Instagram page, your TikTok page, assess it, tell you if it's any good. That's supposed to be already in the program. So what exactly is that getting you more of? Then look at how he words this. I have helped countless people with these calls, and I have seen students go from 0 to 5,000 in just 30 days. Some go from 8K per month to 30K per month in 30 days, and some go from 0 to 100K per month in just 100 days, and some go from 4K per month to 101K per month in just 30 days. These numbers, it sounds like he's actually quoting from people, but any fool can write that. And he's not promising that you're going to be able to do that. He's just saying that he's helped all of these countless of people do this. He hasn't got to provide you with any proof. Well, God knows his testimonials aren't worth anything. And again, he's not promising you anything. The results can be amazing, and it's all because I'm giving them an exact action plan which is tailored to them personally. Well, excuse me, if this course is supposed to work as promised, why does it need tailoring? Either you do these steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, and it's going to work, or it's not. What is this personal tailoring? The course is what it is, and they're not going to change it just for you. Okay? So I don't know what this BS is. But notice how much this is going to cost you. It says to qualify for this call, you need to have paid at least $5,000 to get this benefit. So if you are paying installments, you need to have already paid $5,000 before you book in. Yeah. So that is the threshold. People can get into the 7-figure inner circle for as little as $5,000, but some have paid $10,000, some $20,000. This is a massively expensive upsell. So when Philip is saying, hey, I've made, $1,000 to $5,000 doing this, and how much he makes per month, well, hell yeah, because he can sell this. You sell someone a $20,000 product? Holy cow. And if he's got his affiliates doing it, well, his buddy there, Jonah Armstrong, he too was offering one-on-one coaching. So you know that he's offering this expensive stuff too. So no wonder those two are making money hand over fist, right? They can't help but to. When you're on this phone with a salesman, you're also pressured into this being the way to get real results. It's kind of in the background that, the course is good, but if you really want to see results, this is the way to do it. I've heard of people only getting even just one call with Philip, and you're supposed to get one per month. This buys you one per month. Yeah, right. Not necessarily. People are getting screwed out of these calls as well. They're not getting the support. They're getting the runaround in here as well. After they've paid $5,000 at a minimum. So you think $2,500 is the only cost of this program? Hell no. They're going to be trying to upsell you constantly. And these people are just getting royally screwed out of money. So while these top dogs are making all the money in the world out of this program, and the little guys are not making money, and they're talking behind the scenes. I mean, if you're on Facebook, you can talk to each other directly. And they're saying that once Philip moved to Dubai, that it was just getting worse and worse. And this only happened a month or so ago, basically. So why did he move to Dubai? 0% corporate and personal taxes. Got that saying, the rich just keep getting richer? This is how. You move to Dubai and you avoid paying taxes. Availability of a 10-year golden visa for entrepreneurs. That's why Dubai is like it. So many scammers end up there. I mean, a guy that scammed me out of money on freaking Forex, he was there. He was from Morocco. He moved to Canada, got his education in Canada here, took advantage of our excellent education system, and then buggered off to Dubai where he's scamming people from there. And this is what these people do. Opportunity for 100% foreign ownership. I mean, what other company gives that? A liberal and free trade regime. So this is where Philip is hiding now. You think any police are going to be able to get to him there? And then a month or so ago, about a month ago, maybe a little bit more, Philip Johansson moved everything out of Warrior Plus and over to Copecart. And this is where things really went to hell. Why did Philip get out of Warrior Plus? Well, it's funny because that's about the same time when the shite really started to fly with Jono Armstrong. Because you see, all the people who were getting chargebacks from that slimeball, they were also going to Warrior Plus and complaining to Warrior Plus big time. I don't know what all the fallout is, but I'm not seeing Jono using Warrior Plus much now, except for selling Ministry of Freedom, which is an old product of his, and he's still trying to sell it. He's doing that through emails now. He hasn't been on YouTube anymore. I don't think he can show his face on YouTube anymore. So now they're selling this out of Copecart so that Warrior Plus can't boot them off that platform. Dan Can is still over there, mind you, but anything going through the 7-figure Accelerator is now through Copecart, the German solution to Warrior Plus. And I've heard from more than one person that Philip isn't paying out his sales. So he just had to have a meeting with all of his inner circle people and try to put out the bushfire that this is causing. I would kill to get my hands on a recording of that, I tell you right now. If anybody has a copy of that, as I said, my Instagram contact is at the bottom in my description. I sure would appreciate it. Basically, if Philip or Jono are showing you income proofs that are coming out of Warrior Plus, you can be sure that they're not making it from the 7-figure Accelerator. For Jono Armstrong, he's making it from the Infinity System and Ministry of Freedom, because anything that he would be making from 7-figure Accelerator would be coming from not Warrior Plus, but Copecart, right? So if they're showing you Warrior Plus income proofs, you know that they're lying because they're with Copecart now. Same with everybody. Although not Dan Can, because he has been flogging his own product that he's had out for at least a year, and that would be going through Warrior Plus. So not Dan Can, and I don't think Jonas is selling anything else right now. I would have seen that for sure. But let's see what our boys are up to right now. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what your money is paying for. See why I'm angry? The donation link is at the top of the comments and in the description. Cup of coffee would be lovely. Please like, subscribe. Hey, you have a good one, and know that I'm thinking of you.